Hey guys, for the little over 20 that are watching right now, you're probably wondering what that logo was. Well, I've successfully joined a website called Team Nightstander, owned by 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, the host of a show called Movie Rehab. Now, if you like me, you'll like him, and soon to be Nietzsche Moon will be starting soon. All of their descriptions in the descriptions. The links will be in the description if you feel like checking them out. Go to the website. Make an account and wait for all our stuff. Yeah, usual. I mean, it's just like that guy with the glasses, only a lot lower in the website food chain. But who knows? It might end up something great. Alright, well, go check it out, and I hope you enjoy this video.
I'm your dream, my industry. I'm your eyes while you're away. I'm your pain while you repay. You know it's 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Come on, come on! God.
Don't bother trying to log in. I control whether you get in or not.
Oh, real great idea, genius. How am I supposed to make videos now?
You film and I'll upload it. Simple as that. Now, unless you never want to review again, do something that I've never seen you do before.
Something I've never done before. Alright, I got something. Guys, before I continue this, I just want to let you know, I'm not ripping off 𝗏𝗏.
I love 𝗏𝗏. He's awesome, and it's purely a coincidence that I'm doing a review of a music movie.
So yeah, not ripping off 𝗏𝗏.
Anyways, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗶𝗏, directed by Joss Whedon, is a musical that was released exclusively on the internet, and despite its many flaws, I love 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏.
One of my biggest problems with the movie is that a lot of their characters don't really have substance. Like, I get it's a musical, but come on, give us a little something.
Our main anti-hero, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, villain, who under the alias Billy, hates humanity because it's evil.
Why?
They never tell us anything else about him other than that he hates humanity and he's a dork. If there's anything there at all, it's that he feels that it's unfair that his stereotype villain nemesis Captain Hammer is a complete jerk and gets glory every day.
So, does he think just because he's nicer and more intelligent, he automatically deserves better? That's a bit arrogant, don't you think?
The writers probably realized the kind of character they made, so they made him extremely dorky to make him likable, and they upped up the hatred on Captain Hammer by having him sleep with the love interest.
Which has about the personality of a blank piece of paper, but we'll get to her later. Oh, by the way, spoilers.
But since our hero acts extremely dorky, the audience will automatically sympathize with him more when our jerk nemesis villain ends up with his girl.
Now, don't get me wrong, I don't think jerks should be praised. They should be treated like, well, jerks. But, come on, Captain Hammer doing something.
I mean, sure, he's a total jerk about it, but he contributes to society by saving lives and even getting a homeless shelter built, while the guy who hates society for people looking up to this guy, while he himself has done nothing but complain and go against society rather than attempt to make it better.
But you know, dorks for the win.
Maybe you think I'm way off, but I digress. Anyways, despite all I feel is wrong with it, I still love it for its overall enjoyableness. Fun songs, surprisingly shocking ending, and Neil Patrick Harris.
His performance is legend! Wait for the end of the video. Anyways, on to the movie.
We get a character establishment moment of 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 in the form of a video blog.
�2Sly4U writes, "Hey, genius. Wow, sarcasm. That's original. It's not about making money. It's about taking money. Destroying the status quo, because the status is not quo. The world is a mess, and I just need to rule it."
It's our main hero, guys. It's who we're rooting for.
One of the viewers sends an email to his video blog asking about a girl he keeps mentioning. Then we get into our first song.
Laundry day, see you there, under things, tumbling. Wanna say, love your hair, here I go, mumbling. With my freeze ray I will stop the world. With my freeze ray I will find the time to find the words to tell you how How you make me feel, what's the phrase? Like a fool, kinda sick, special needs, anyways.
While his opening blog labeled him more as a weird eccentric with some brat tendencies, this just labels him as a complete dorky dork! Yeah, that. He just gushes about how pretty her hair is and how nervous he is to talk to her and other things that make girls go like,
"Oh, he's so cute."
The song doesn't have any other significance besides Dr. Horrible's apparent obsession with this girl, and unfortunately does not have much substance.
Afterwards, another character gets mentioned, another villain by the name of Bad Horse. Then something amazing happens.
Bad horse, bad horse, bad horse, bad horse. He rides across the nation, the thoroughbred of sin. He got the application that you just sent in. It needs evaluation, so let the games begin. A heinous crime, a show of force, a murder would be nice, of course.
The character Bad Horse is actually a horse, so like every time it's meant for him to say something, they come out and they'll appear just at random, and they're just fun and awesome and you'll love them so much.
The polar opposite would probably be the love interest, who was completely bland and boring, uninteresting, and bleh.
Will you lend a caring hand to shelter those who need it? Only have to sign your name, don't even have to read it. Would you help? No? How about you?
It just comes from the fact that she isn't very well written, and by that I mean they barely wrote anything about her at all.
The thing about Dr. Horrible is that it was originally released on the internet and was only 45 minutes. So in between the songs, the story, and everything else, there really isn't much time for anything.
Throughout the span of the movie, she gets maybe one important verse, and all she did was ask for signatures and then sleep with the antagonist. Anyways, I'm done talking about her. She lacks any personality whatsoever, so anything she sings has no real merit to anything.
She just no longer matters, so get her out of your mind.
Anyways, the next major song happens after an extremely awkward conversation between the good doctor and the love interest, where Dr. Horrible tries to sound evil, but once again still manages to sound like a brat.
Assumes the human race, the fish rots from the head, as they say, so my thinking is why not cut off the head?
Of the human race.
It's not a perfect metaphor.
Dr. Horrible sings about how a man has to do what a man has to do.
Don't plan the plan if you can't follow through. All that matters, taking matters into your own hands.
Which in his case means ignoring a girl, stealing a van, and getting into a club.
Really, the whole point of the song is to introduce our hero/villain to our hero/villain, Captain Hammer.
Back everyone, nothing here to see. Just imminent danger in the middle of it, me. Yes, Captain Hammer's here, hair blowing in the breeze. The day needs my saving expertise.
In his case, he sings about stopping the van and saving the day, albeit in an obnoxious way, but again, he's doing something.
But, you know, Dr. Horrible's so cute.
Anyways, the van almost hits the love interest, but Dr. Horrible manages to stop it. But Captain Hammer's there to take the credit. And I do sort of feel sorry for him that his love interest just went with him, even though Dr. Horrible was the one who saves him to begin with.
So the jerk hero and the love interest start dating, and then the next song plays.
Any dolt with half a brain can see that humankind has gone insane. To the point where I don't know if I'll upset the status quo if I throw poison in the water main. I cannot believe my eyes, how the world's filled with filth and lies. But it's plain to see evil inside of me is on the rise.
I cannot believe my eyes. Is the world finally growing wise? 'Cause it seems to me some kind of harmony is on the rise.
God, this song would be so more impactful if the characters, like, I don't know, were developed.
Anyways, for what they wanted to do, it's decent at best. Although there is a contrast attempt that was a complete failure in my book.
And I believe
Listen
there's
close
good in
to everybody's heart and hear that breaking sound. Hopes and dreams atoms are shattering apart and crashing to the ground.
You can't only hear the emotional differences because the lyrics are too different and you can only really focus on one of them at a time. It's like if I ate pudding. Anyways, Captain Hammer finds out that Dr. H is friends with a love interest under his secret identity, Billy, and out of pure hatred and spite, tells him in a very hilarious way that he is going to sleep with her just because he knows how much he wants her.
Because she's with Captain Hammer, and these are not the Hammer. The Hammer is my penis.
And then what ensues is greatness.
This appeared as a moral dilemma, cause at first it was weird, though I swore to eliminate the worst of the plague that devoured humanity. It's true, I was vague on the how, so how can it be that you have shown me the light? It's a brand new day, and the sun is high. All the birds are singing that you're gonna die. How I hesitated, now I wonder why. It's a brand new day.
Yeah!
Plus he does this. Finally, Dr. Horrible has decided to kill Captain Hammer, and this song perfectly captures Dr. Horrible's character. The song doesn't sound as much as a threat as much as a nerdy fantasy.
It's a brand new me, I got no remorse. Now the water's rising, but I know the course. I'm gonna shock the world, gonna show that horse. It's a brand new day, and Annie will see the evil me. Not a joke, not a dork, not a failure.
He doesn't have hardcore killing intent or any real sense of evil. He's a giddy little nerd who's fantasizing about finally standing up to his bully.
Go ahead and laugh, yeah, I'm a funny guy. Tell everyone goodbye. It's a brand new day.
Not to mention the certain degree of sympathy you actually have for the good doctor.
I don't know about you, but even if you did find Dr. Horrible a bit of a brat like I did, it's kind of hard to watch anybody get their girl taken away from a complete jerk. Especially if in reality the guy never had a chance to begin with.
So Dr. Horrible starts building a death ray to a song that is sung by the entire cast.
It's nothing really that special, it's more of just a filler time skip kind of thing to skip forward in time to get to the next part of the movie.
It's the perfect story, so they say.
A hero leading the way.
Hammer's call to glory.
Let's all be our best.
Next up, who's gay?
It's nothing really that special, it's more of just a filler time skip kind of thing to skip forward in time to get to the next part of the movie. Later, Captain Hammer is giving a speech for the new homeless shelter they were building, and then he sings a song that leaves a confusing taste in your mouth.
Everyone's a hero in their own way. Everyone's got villains they must face. They're not as cool as mine, but folks, you know it's fine to know your place.
Yeah, he's obnoxious and rude, comparing homeless people to dogs and telling people to know their place.
But he's so oddly genuine about it.
I mean, yeah, he sounds like a complete jerk, but he doesn't sound like he does it on purpose. He sounds like he's trying to say he does genuinely care, but in his own arrogant, messed up way.
Of course, the whole thing's completely open to interpretation, and feel free to think I'm wrong.
The song is about to end when Dr. Horrible enters and begins his first truly evil song.
Look at these people, amazing how sheep will show up for the slaughter. No one condemning you, lined up like lemmings you led to the water. Why can't they see what I see? Why can't they hear the lies? Maybe the fee's too pricey for them to realize your disguise is slipping. I think you're slipping.
This song helped me realize something.
Dr. Horrible's character was all intentional. The dorkiness, the hipsterness, it was all sort of a subpar arc for his character. He hated humanity just because it was a cool thing to do, but then he made his true transition into being a villain, the same way the previous song introduced Captain Hammer into being an actual hero.
Or not. It's kind of questionable and weird.
I mean, you could interpret it like that, but then again, it is possible that Captain Hammer's verse really is just meant to him to be a jerk, and it's really weird, and you could also not do that, but...
This movie's weird!
Anyways, Dr. Horrible's plan fails, and Captain Hammer plans to kill him with his own death ray, but it overloads and explodes, sending sharp shards everywhere. Captain Hammer, finally feeling pain, decides to surrender and flee, but one of the shards stabs the love interest right in the chest.
Thank you.
Benny, hold on. Oh, no. No.
Are you all right?
Hold on.
It's okay. It's okay. Captain Hammer will save us.
As bland as she was, this was a really bold move.
So, Dr. Horrible's love interest is dead. But everything else worked out perfectly. He got into the club he wanted, and he defeated his nemesis. After that, he decides to do what he always does, and sing a song.
Here lies everything, the world I wanted at my feet. My victory's complete, so hail to the King. Everything you ever arise and sing.
I believe this song captures what Dr. Horrible is feeling perfectly.
All that happened, all that he's gained, but lost the girl. The question is, does he care?
Well, that's up to you.
The entire song, he remains indifferent to the situation and only shows sadness at the last few seconds, as they put a shot of his face right in front of his video blog, and then it ends.
So I realized I was a bit hard on the movie. I mean, I did claim I liked it, but I really only had bad things to say about it. And from a critical standpoint, it's honestly not a very good movie. But it has a lot of great performances, some good songs, and 𝗫𝗍𝗁 Harris. So even though I don't really think it's that good, I do personally recommend it. Dairy!
Wait! You thought the movie wasn't good, but you still liked it! That's stupid!
It's just an opinion. Everyone thinks different.
Yes! I trusted you!
Look, I'm not here to please you, and only you. I'm giving you my own take on music for people to agree or disagree as they please. So stop calling me, stop making me do these things. I'm doing them for everybody!
You know what? From now on, you're going to do what I say what I say. I have you completely under my control.